Hey folks, today we are taking a look at Machine Robo Rescue Mugenbine Gear Tortoise. Now Gear Tortoise is part of the 4 group that includes Spit Cobra, Wingbat, Impact Dial, and this guy. So these all have a base mode, basic robot mode, an animal mode, a combined robot mode, a super robot mode, and then they're supposed to combine with Arch Tiger's core. However, Gear Tortoises appears to require extra robot pieces that I have no idea where they're from. And I've looked online. He apparently forms some kind of spaceship and then some kind of gun weapon. It looks like it looks like a gun from another character. It's really, really weird. I'm not entirely sure where those components come from. So let's go ahead and take a look at Gear Tortoise's core mode. Dig the core mode. It's got like a little number symbol here on the side of his head. I love the color scheme. The red head with the white and these really, really dark red or maybe light brown body really works for the character. So to get him ready for combination, what we're going to do is fold up the arms, obviously, fold up the head, then take the legs, turn them out, and fold the knees down. So he's kind of doing the most uncomfortable crab walk anyone has ever created. Then take these components that look like guns, and they will snap in to form his back legs, like that. And we want to make sure that these pegs are pointing down, like that. Then the turtle halves will come together, will form. They don't peg together on their own. You need to peg them together using this little turtle piece on top. And then that will snap into this weird head piece, like that, which will then snap into the turtle tail, thusly. And then this whole section clamps right on top of the figure, and I put it on backwards. Clamps right on top, and then the turtle head gets pegged in. Man, I think I screwed this up, man. Yeah, I totally screwed this up. I got this backwards. Oy. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's try that again. There we go. Now we have Gear Tortoise. I dig the little tortoise mode. I like this a lot. It looks silly, I realize, considering the contortions that the poor little Mugenbine is in, but I like it. I think it looks good. I think it works. I think it works really well for this guy. The tail is even somewhat posable, which I find funny. Overall, I love this little robot mode, or this little beast mode. It just works for me. It really works for me. So returning the Mugenbine to its core unit, we just leave the arms folded up and the head folded up. We're going to go ahead and make the super robot mode. So fold the connector pieces down on his feet and attach those to the gun-like units, and those will form his legs. Then we'll take the turtle face and peg that into the chest. Take the head component that we were talking about earlier, and that will peg into the back to form the head. And then the shell pieces will be the arms. So you can kind of see our hands molded in here. And then we'll get a shield for the little turtle front turtle component. And just get that pegged in. Why don't you want to peg in? Oh, that's because I have it backwards. And then we have a little sword component. So he's got this little knight look going to him that I really dig. Though he has one major issue. Turn him around. These pegs on the side get in the way, so you can only move the arms so much before you break his head off. Overall, though, this is great. I love the look of this. I really, really dig the look of this. It's very typical of the Mugenbine Gatai series, or Mugenbine Gatai series, but it's very cool. I totally dig the look of this. Using just several of the combination components, you can make a weapon. That was the weapon I showed you in the directions. The thing we're going to just put off to the side are the shell bits. So we'll put those off to the side. We'll take the two guns and combine them together like that. Then we'll take the sword and put that in the front of the front barrel. Take the head, and this is supposed to attach somewhere, but it doesn't look like it attaches anywhere. So we can take this piece, and according to the directions, you're supposed to attach the turtle upside down like that, and then this pegs in like right here as kind of like a sight, which is just weird. Oh, and I'm sorry, I have that pointing this the wrong way. It's supposed to be like this, and then this guy is supposed to peg in over here. That's just odd. I mean, this is supposed to be, I guess, some kind of super weapon, but that's just really weird. I don't see it. I don't get it. I'm not really sure what the point of this is supposed to be. So I was playing around with Archtiger a little bit, and I gave him a shield on one arm, and then I moved the spinning component over to his other arm so you could get this kind of slashing gimmick. Doesn't really work all that well, but I had to try. The other thing you can do is just turn the gun around and actually give Archtiger a big freaking magnum. That's one thing you could do. You could either put it in his hand like that, or you can have it attached to the outside like that. Or you could just give him a sword like that, or more like a dirk, really. So that works a little bit. The only problem is this peg right here on the side of his leg, it keeps hitting it. So, I mean, there's one way you can kind of have him combined with Archtiger. I like Gear Tortoise a lot, but there is a little bit of a limit to what you can do with him, like the other three in the Gatai line. I'm just a little bit disappointed because I wish there was another or more interesting way for him to merge with the Archtiger core unit. I tried for a good 10-15 minutes to come up with something, but I just don't have the parts necessary to make something cool. So if you want to get this guy, go right ahead. I think he's a lot of fun, but just be wary that you're not going to get a lot of play out of him unless you've got a whole lot of other Mugenbine figures to combine him with.